Hey guys, this is Turok, and in this video, probably rather short, I saw this come up yesterday on YouTube. This is something to do with Godzilla. Also, I see there's something here about maybe a new Godzilla Kong. I'll look into that in a separate video. Uh, I wanted to see what this is, if it's some kind of, I'm guessing some kind of like, maybe a compilation of Godzilla Raws, maybe some kind of tribute. I'm a huge fan of Godzilla. Been watching this series since I was a little kid. I'm not a nerdy kind of person on it that per se. I've never like studied all the this is how this happened and stuff. I've watched a few videos recently. Like the one I watched last was like, God damn, those people wearing those suits. Like, yeah, I gotta salute them because like those things sounded like hell to work in because they're really heavy and they don't breathe well, so that they're sweaty as with all with it. And but like yeah, the Godzilla movies are where I really got into like fantasy and other science fiction stuff from there, and all kinds of stuff I'm into. I like Star Trek, I like Star Wars, I like anime, and I like all sorts of stuff. And I'd have to say Godzilla is probably the point where that really started for me. Also, maybe like Saturday morning cartoons. So yeah, I just love the idea of giant monsters walking around and fighting each other and stuff like that. And Gamera and all that's good too. So I'm gonna see what this is about. Also, I'm gonna have to mute this audio. This is through Toho, which from what I've seen with anime review channels who review these, their copyright stuff is fierce. So I'm not gonna do any audio. I have to try and remember to link this in. But you can see it's this Godzilla official by Toho, and yeah, I want to see what this is. Special footage. I haven't seen -1 either yet. I have to still watch that. I hear it's really good. Wow, that looks good. Also, I heard -1 did great with like special effects despite having a lower budget. Yes. Yeah, and I'm eagerly waiting a new MonsterVerse. It is some kind of just like test footage they're doing for a -1 sequel. Oh yeah, they got all kinds of areas. That looks like the one. No, it's not quite. I was gonna say it's from the first row. Southie. Oh, is this another movie? It probably is. 70. Toho Entertainment Asia. Is that like a teaser for a new one? They did -1. When did that come out? 3 or 4 years ago? No, not quite. Right, 2 years ago maybe. That looks cool. I really gotta check out -1. I think what really hesitated me from watching it is I like it more when the Godzilla films have an antagonist other than him. I like a good fight movie, basically. So Godzilla versus Space Godzilla is probably my favorite of all the ones. One of the two periods. You got the two separate periods from 54 to 73 or whatever, and then the 84 to 95 or so whenever Destroyer came out. And then they got the Millennium one. So, and the first one, and that's my favorite. So, and then there's MonsterVerse, and I really like Godzilla Kong in that. So, yeah, that looked really cool. I just don't know what the hell it was. I like how well these sets look and their stuff. Okay. Different spots. Okay, rice fields, different cities. Oh, a green glow too. Is that signifying a new one? Is that for -1? First roar, Southeast Asia. Let's see what that could be. This is just some kind of tribute, which I think is really cool. Still 70 years. So maybe they'll hint. Maybe they'll be maybe too. Some of this feels like it's stuff they're using for -1, or maybe they're using it as like a footage stuff they're gonna try to do making to do whatever the next film will be. Because like Toho, yeah, because Toho they started with what is it, Shin Godzilla, which came out like 8 years ago, and then they did -1. So Toho was like getting back into it again, and then the MonsterVerse got greenlit. It was greenlit though. yeah, that came out a little before Shin Godzilla. So we look like getting two things coming out at once, and it's really cool. Two different Godzillas. It's nice, and it's nice, of course. I love that the MonsterVerse is doing like the right stuff. I'm sure Toho's making sure they got their uh, hand on the controls a little bit, so we don't have some bad adaptations like what happened with Dragon Ball or Avatar and other stuff like that that has adaptations of various kinds that Hollywood just doesn't know how to do with. Like, look what happened. I don't even think we have that Kira coming, and I am for one, am thankful. Kira is one of my favorite anime movies, and I did not like what I heard about that. And it's like they were going to make it in New York instead and some other stuff. That was like years ago. I think it just got lost there. And oh, yeah, Cowboy Bebop. Oh, my God, that was bad too. I think I'd rather rewatch Dragon Ball than rewatch the. I only saw the one episode of Cowboy Bebop, and I was like, done. But so I just keep checking this recording. I'd rather rewatch Dragon Ball than Cowboy Bebop. It'd be shorter too, because I didn't even just try to sit through the rest of them. I just couldn't do it. So I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna see if this other trailer is the real deal. If it doesn't ever show up, it's because it wasn't. Thanks for watching.